Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cell Ball Season 3.
All right.
We are
I'm
in
excited, Tiffany.
we're in week 5. I'm excited too. And for any of you who have joined us for the first time, I'm hoping there's a specific ophthalmologist that might be watching because I kind of mentioned it on X. So if you're watching, say hello. But if you're joining us for the first time, this is an NFL style hematology competition where MLT and MLS students from across the country in the United States are competing to correctly identify 30 hematology cells correctly within 1 minute. So that sounds like that's might be easy, but it's really not,
It's so
because
hard. So hard.
if you download the Cellivision app yourself and do the Cell Atlas quiz, you'll see that there's 9 little, it's almost like solitaire, but 9 little windows of pictures of cells. And there's underneath what the Atlas is asking you to identify. And if you get it wrong, it takes off like a gazillion seconds. But if you
Yeah.
take your time and you pick the right one first, then your time seems to last forever. So
Yeah.
it's really
It,
a wild
it,
ride and
it
pretty
moves
difficult.
so fast, Tiffany. I've got friends that I work with that are seasoned laboratory scientists that are like, oh my gosh, how do you get the perfect score? It's moving so quick. They're like, I can dip all these patients, but this is going so quick. So it's an intense competition.
It really, really is. And if you don't believe us, try it out for yourself. It is a free download on any device, including no, not really laptops. So handheld devices. So tablets and cell phones, you can absolutely do the quiz on there. It also has a tutorial component to it. So if you're struggling with a particular cell and you would like to learn more about it, just click on it at the end and it will take you to a tutorial. We also have tutorials in the 2 first seasons of Cell Bowl. In each of the episodes, we took you on a journey through every single cell line, talking about normals in the first season and abnormals in the second season and what to expect. When would you expect those cells and their morphology and why do they occur? And we had a lot of great hematologists coming on and talking about that. But this year we mixed it up and we made it so it was only about gameplay. So if
So
you are interested in seeing any of those, please make sure you jump back to season 1 and season 2's playlist and you can absolutely learn from there.
okay,
So
so
Aaron,
are
you
you
don't
ready?
ever really get to see the scores beforehand.
No, I
And
don't. I
I
was going
did
to
that
tell the
on
students
purpose.
though, so you guys, you can do hematology and study anywhere. There's the YouTube learning, there's the game learning. You have 5 minutes, you can practice yourselves. But yes, I'm talking because I'm anxious and she doesn't let me see the scores. So
Don't.
I don't know who made it. Good friend, but she loves to drive me a little crazy.
Yes, I do, because it's fun. And I like it to be a surprise for you because it surely was a surprise for me. Whatever you thought was going to happen, it's not going to happen. Everything got turned on its head this past week. You don't even know. Yeah. So he asked me a question before we started, and I was like, I'm not going to tell you. So yes, every season he does not know who is in the Supercell Bowl, who won it, nothing. So this year's no different, and you're gonna see his shocked face when you see the scores, because it was incredible this last week, but it was nothing like what I expected either. So let's see how awesome everybody did this week. We're gonna leave immersive view.
Okay.
Haha. So we're
Ah.
living in the cell bowl here. All right. And now I'm going to share with you the wonderfulness that was Cell Bowl this week. Okay, so
Oh my gosh, the store. I wanted to know the scores. Not
it
do my
would not.
Christmas shopping. It's not time for Christmas shopping. But ooh, look at
It
that
is.
sweater.
It
I need
is.
that for my ugly sweater Christmas party. But it's beautiful, so I don't know if I can wear it. Hmm.
It was meant to be an ugly sweater, yes. So
Beautiful. Tell us
um
more, Tiffany.
most likely you can't see what we're talking about because our faces are in the way. I can't seem to move them even though I move them on my screen. So we've got, if you are celebrating the holidays this year, and even if you're at work and celebrating the holidays, we have everything you need in order to have a great time and share the cheer. So we've got Mary Lab Miss mugs. We have Mary Lab Miss hoodies and t-shirts, but we also have backpacks and everything. So if you are working this year, you can be in the lab for the holidays swag, and just to keep it fun and funky. And we also have what my youngest came up with, which was oh chemistry, like oh Christmas tree.
Oh,
Ha ha ha. And if you are a phlebotomist or in clinical chemistry, all of you will love this because it's the tops of the the chemistry tubes that you may be using on your analyzers, or you may be drawing them from the patients. So we also have a throwback on here, last year's top 25 season 2 winners of the Cell Bowl in 2022. And my team
get
sadly did not
nostalgic.
make
Yeah.
that shirt.
Mine did not either. They were
We
close
were
a
so
couple
close,
times.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, but we're looking to change that up a little bit this year. So I was telling Aaron that we've got some changes coming to the store. You all already know about the changes to the Are You Ready to Sell Bowl yearly shirt and hoodie, where it's all over print. And the reason I'm doing that is so that I can print down the sleeve what the winners have been, or who the winners have been in the previous seasons. So I'm going to try to get that going soon, but we have to figure out first who made it.
Right.
So next week I might be wearing my ugly Christmas sweater just to show it, but this week I'm wearing what I'm going to be giving away this week. So
So
um
I'm actually going to be ordering one of these for at the hospital with the hospital presidents and things. We actually have to
ooh,
do a sweater. So this would be a great way to start a conversation with our hospital presidents.
aha.
Ah, see, I will be shopping later today.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes.
it is an all over print, so it is great. I don't have it on the back though. So the print is only on the front and down the sleeves, but it's not on the back because that would have just been overwhelming, I think. Um, I've worn it around and people are like, whoa, what is that? So I get to tell them everything that's on there. It's very comfortable, but it's not in a hoodie as of right now. It's just the hoodless crew neck.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool though.
So lots of painstaking things. I made all those snowflakes myself and put the pipettes on there. It was a lot. It was a lot. Anyway, so
So,
let's go ahead
so
and get
Tiffany,
started. What?
are you ready?
Am I ready to what?
Are you ready to sell?
Yes.
I need to know. I need to know.
You do need to know because this is
Yes.
going to be crazy.
Why won't you tell me?
Because I mean,
Eve.
all right. So happy Summer, everybody.
Happy
Session's
cell ball.
over. No kidding.
Okay, the moment of truth.
Okay. So this is
Okay.
gameplay that happened this week. It was
Okay.
12 teams. All right. So we have 3 from the east and 3 from the west coming in at the top. And then we
Okay.
also had the second chance people coming in. So we had the playoffs and we also had the beginning of the second chance happening. And this is what happened.
Oh my gosh.
So we've got
Okay, what?
University of Connecticut is on top. And then followed by University of Illinois Springfield, and then Southeast Community College, AHN St. Vincent School of MLS, and Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College, and Loyola
Oh
University,
gosh.
Chicago. This
Okay.
is just this week. This is not everything, but as you know, it's just week by week now. Okay, so whatever a team gets in this week is where they stand in the
Oh
competition now.
gosh.
So
I didn't
it's
see the
not,
numbers.
yeah, it's not averages anymore. I'm doing this to you on purpose. And then in the second chance, we've got St. Luke's Hospital, Wichita State University, Old Dominion University, York College,
Your college.
Oakland University, and Otero College. So now I'm gonna move it over and show
Oh
you
gosh.
the
Oh,
times. Look,
oh my.
we're so
How is that humanly
close.
possible?
So
That's a
close.
19.14.
But look at third, fourth, fifth, and sixth place. They were all 21
Six,
seconds.
that's
But
six
then,
hundredths of a second.
yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
a fifth of a second. Loyola is 600th of a second.
I could not believe this. It was just so close. And then when we got a little more shakeup happening in the second chance too.
Yeah, they
And
got some perfect scores in there.
yes, so this is new. Because remember back in the beginning of the season, I said, if you get a perfect score, you jump out of the JV and go into varsity. Well, nationally, that ends up being correct. But for right now, since we're in the second chance, this moves them up and moves others down. And let me tell you, thank you very much, JV teams. You've moved my team down. So that when we got our perfect score, now we've moved down and you all have moved up. So thank you very much.
Oh wow.
Moving me. I'm definitely not on the shirt now. But I am thinking of doing something a little different this year. Since we have varsity and JV, we might be doing something different with the shirts, just putting that out there.
Okay.
So we will have everybody represented at the top of each of them. I just don't know exactly how I'm doing that yet, but we will come up with that. And I might even
That's
do a joke shirt with the funny joke that I made last week.
that's just crazy.
It is. It
Like
is.
the
So
top two for all the teams in the varsity are under 22 seconds.
yeah, and like this from each other. And then we've got in the second chance, we've got people, teams making perfect scores now, and it's down to less than a minute times. And before, if they had done this in weeks 1 through 4, they would have moved into the varsity and maybe going towards the Supercell Bowl, but most likely not. And now they're waiting until it's the very end and just
Hey, they're taking
blowing up the field.
all those skills they learned on the scope. They are
Yeah.
bringing them there.
Yeah. So well done, everybody. And if you look here, we've got 1, 2, 3 MLT teams and one with both. So
Hey,
it's
sells herself. Yeah.
highly competitive. Uh
Oh
yeah,
gosh.
it was so
That's
much.
crazy.
Okay. So
Okay. Walk me
let's
through.
see. Let's see how everything went. We've got a touchdown.
Woo!
Woo! He's
Round of
running, he's
applause.
running, he's running,
Oh my gosh, there he goes.
he's home.
Damn.
University of Connecticut scores
19.14.
again. Do you realize
Are
that
they
they
putting that
have
under the television?
every week a touchdown?
I think they're putting the phone under the television. They've increased the spot for the television and they're just putting it in the television.
They've got to be. It's been
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's not real.
I don't even, I have to look back, but this might have even beaten last year's time.
I think this is the lowest it's ever been in
Yeah.
3 seasons of Cell Bowl.
So I don't even know. Because I know the last year's challenge was break 20, and they did. So I sent out the backpack, right? And then
Hey,
I don't know if they're gonna break
I
19.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. If I ever get sick in Connecticut or
Yeah,
Nebraska or in West Virginia, man, I want them
you've
reading
got it
my
covered.
diff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing great. All right.
And oh
So
gosh.
varsity teams, you've got,
Congratulations.
yes, Huskies leading the way. The Prairie Stars are following them up. The Bobcats are right behind them. And those three are the ones who are going to the Super Cell Bowl. No, well, I mean, they're heading towards the Super Cell Bowl. I'm sorry. I'm
Yes.
I'm
We're
just
on
really
we're on
excited.
the maturation to the Cell Bowl.
Yeah, and we had the Diamonds, the Sasquatches, and the Ramblers rounding out the top 6 of the entire league. And so I want to show you that the sports teams that are coming in, this is the order they were last week. Okay, so this is how much this has changed. So Huskies were first last week. Then it was Loyola. Then it was the Diamonds in third. In fourth, it was the Bobcats. In fifth, it was the Prairie Stars. And in sixth, it was Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College. So the Sasquatch. I was looking at this just amazed. There
Yeah,
was such a shift. Such a shift.
such a left
Yes.
shift, man.
The said rate has gotten abnormally fast.
Look at that rouleau, man.
Yeah. So
Okay, let's see the
now
breakdown.
this is who's going into the semifinals. So heading towards the Super Cell Bowl.
Yeah,
We don't know
you
who it's gonna be.
UConn, or is it going to be University of Illinois Springfield or Southeast Community College?
We don't know. And it could even be that they don't even put their play in for the week, and that can just send them home. Send them
Yeah,
off the field. You never know what's
that's
going
what
to
happened to
happen.
HCC. Yeah, it
Yeah.
just yeah.
It almost happened to a team this week. I'm not gonna say who it was, but it almost happened this week. But they got it in. They did a
They
great job, but they
did a
got it
Hail
in.
Mary and got the score in.
They
Okay.
did. They did. They got that one last kick.
They met our turnaround time.
They
So
did.
yep.
So these are the 3 teams going into the semifinals. Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations.
Yes, you're doing a really amazing job. Woo. All right, so let's see how it got all mixed up in the junior varsity league, because that was just
That
incredibly
blew my
different
mind.
too.
Yeah, I did not know how it was going to go, but those are the teams that made it.
Yeah, so just as I explained before, if you do end up getting better times, then you're going to end up shaking up the rest of the national standings. So you can end up being in the varsity team scores and shifting people down, making the rouleau happen and pushing everybody
Mhm.
down, which is not always as fun. So here we've got the same kind of thing. And I honestly thought this was going to happen in the varsity. I accidentally made it the other way around. But the sports teams coming in, this is where they were last week. And then you'll see where they were this week.
Okay.
Okay. So Old Dominion University was first last time. Then it was the Golden Grizzlies. Then it was the Cardinals. So Old Dominion were the Monarchs. Then it was the St. Lucasites.
I love that.
I love that too. And then it was Otero. And then it was the Shockers. And look where they ended up now. Incredible. So everything got changed this week. It was like you were trying to do a diff on a bench with a centrifuge. Everything got shook up.
Everything got shifted around.
Where it was going.
There's white cells everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Oh
okay,
yeah. So
what happened?
We've got St. Lucasites in the lead, and followed by the Wichita State Shockers. Ooh, shocking. And the Monarchs from Old Dominion University. I do love their mascot. It's pretty fun. And York College in fourth.
York College.
The Cardinals. Followed by Oakland University, the Golden Grizzlies, and Otero College. And they don't actually have a sports team there. Do you want to read out the rest of the ones that you can see? Because the hands are in the way.
I can take us there. Yeah.
I want to see if I can make it so. No, I just can't stop it. Okay.
You cannot stop the excitement. Okay. So Tiffany got us to Otero College at number 6. Number 7 tied is Stark State College and Penn State University with 68.75. Number 8 standalone is River Valley Community MLT program.
Yeah.
The Falcons.
The Falcons.
The Falcons at 73.75. Number 9, University of Louisiana Monroe, the Warhawks. Yep. Still shaking things up at 74.5. And then, do you have your cell ball buddy in junior varsity? These teams do. At number 10, we got Sanaga Valley State College, and then Clark State College. These two wonderful lab science training programs are tied at 77.5. That rounds out the top 10. And then, not to be forgotten, at number 11, Virginia Commonwealth, the Rams. But the Rams at 77.75. And then going to number 12, Eisenhower Health School of Medical Lab Science. The 5 stars, not 4, but they're 5 stars. That's awesome. The program is at 79. And number 13, one of our newer lab science training programs, Lake Sumter College, an MLT program, the Heme Warriors, engulfing the bad bacterias and stuff, at 79.25. Number 14 in Nebraska is Mid Plains Community College MLT program. The Knights, 85. Kaiser University and Good Samaritan, Morgan State University, Fox Valley, and Northeast Wisconsin Technical College didn't play this season, but they did sign up. So
Madison was also in there too, and they ended up changing program directors this year. So our very prominent program director, she ended up taking another job at another place, but there was a little shift there, bless you. So I'm not sure if maybe that's why that ended up happening. I don't know. But
no. And then Kaiser, I'm sure Heather got real busy, but she's gonna, we'll work on some hematology roles this off season.
But do you like the team mascots though? I mean, right again? Come on.
I do. Yeah, and I've known Heather for a long time, and
the pinworms.
Yeah, they got some good names. And then Joe Bears.
Move a little bit in your seat with the pinworm. Little itchy.
Oh gosh.
Oh man. Then we've got the Bears, the Foxes, the Wolf Pack, and the Eagles.
Yep.
Very fun.
That rounds out our junior varsity.
It does. And Yeah, it's very neat that we do have this this time. So, who is going to be going into the second chance? Top three JV
Oh,
teams are
whoa.
dun 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 dun. Aaron?
Our St. Lucasites, St. Luke's Hospital of Kansas City Medical Laboratory Science Program. You guys got your perfect time to peak. Got
Yes.
your perfect score at 52.9.
Woo!
Number one right now in our JV. Number two in Kansas, Wichita State University MLS program. The Shockers shocking up the field at
Above the field.
54.26. Yep. It's
Electric.
electric. Ah, Sully, 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 instead of boogie, woogie, woogie.
Oh,
And then number three, rounding out our JV that's moving on, is Old Dominion
the
Royalty
Monarchs.
MLS Monarchs 56.56. These are the junior varsity teams that are going to be facing off in our first ever Second Chance Showdown. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Woo!
Explosions.
Yes.
Good job, guys.
Yes. Well
Round of
done.
applause.
Oh my goodness. So week 6 is heating up because it's these 3 teams against each other. And then the 3 teams in the semifinals, also from the Varsity League. And now, you know, we've got 2 events happening simultaneously. And you all who are not playing anymore, which includes the 2 of us, you better watch out what's happening because these junior varsity people are coming in and they're shaking up your standings. Okay, so I've already been knocked down and you may be too. So watch out,
What?
keep closely watching.
No. And then, oh, don't forget individual play, guys. So,
That's right. So if you already entered, you might be winning the shirt today.
oh
Ooh,
gosh, we're gonna find out.
we are
Okay.
going to find out. And for individual play, students can absolutely submit themselves. You go in the link and it's just a Google form. Make sure you please put your entire address because I am not a genie and I don't know where you live. And I am a real person. This is real lab swag. So you won't get it if you don't end up putting your entire address in there. So I want to send you free stuff. Please, please, please make sure you get it all in there. Okay, so these are the national standings right now. This is everybody together. Okay, so where are we? We've got the top 3 are still going to be worked out in the upcoming 2 weeks. So we have 2 more weeks of the event. It's the semifinals and then the Supercell Bowl and the Second Chance Showdown. Okay, so the ones that are in the top 3 of the different areas are going to be the ones that we will figure out who is going to be there. So next week, will Nebraska fall off or will somebody outseat Connecticut and we end up having Illinois and Nebraska? We don't know yet.
No,
Don't know. What we thought we knew last week is completely not correct
yeah,
this week. So
yeah.
it's anybody's game. Ooh, anybody's game.
It could have been 4, 5, and 6. Any of those teams that could have.
It could have.
Gosh, man.
They were that close. I mean, oh, they were that close.
But great job, guys. Great job.
Yes. Yes, you've done faster and better than we have.
Yes, than
So,
my brain could ever operate. So
yeah.
good job, guys.
I swear the fire companies have been called all over the United States because of all the smoke generated by how fast you are doing this oval. This is incredible. So rounding out the top 25, we have Frontier Community College in 25th place. And then we end up moving to, and this is just showing you the top 6. And we're shaking out the top 3 next week. So we already know the Diamonds, the Sasquatch or Best Foot, and I keep forgetting their team's name. The Ramblers going to be already seated where they are, unless, I mean, I don't think this is actually mathematically possible,
No,
but unless the people, the top three from the second chance, get a better score, better than what the varsity are
you know
doing,
what?
they could shake up the top six. I don't even know.
My team finished 26, so no, they will not. Yes, they probably could. You never know.
They might. So if you all
Oh,
do that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm gonna get a lot of hate mail. Why did you let them do that? But that's what second chance is all about. You get the option to outseat people and they
yep.
can't play you anymore. So you just don't know what's gonna happen. You might make a lot of people cry this next week.
Oh, you getting emotional? Okay,
I
come on.
am
Okay,
getting
pull it together.
emotional.
Pull it together, Tiffany.
I'm
Be
trying.
be
We
strong,
finally
Coach
have a
Gill.
perfect
Be
score.
strong, Coach Gill. Yeah.
We moved to varsity and then they just shoved us down.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all did amazing. So proud of
Great job,
you.
guys.
So we're on this one.
Ah,
Yeah, we're on
I'm
this
so
one.
proud of my team.
So we've got, and you have both. You've got both MLTs and
MLT,
MLSs,
MLS. Yep.
and you
Yep.
broke the 49 seconds. That's incredible.
Yep.
And
So,
Alaska, my white whale is hanging in right under 50. And we've got all these different, East and West teams really mixing it up. And I'm right under your college. So we've got College of Southern Maryland is right in at 39 out of 65, and York is at 38 out of 65. So we've got some really amazing teams. And if you look, we're right under the Monarchs, Old Dominion University. And they're part of the top three of the JV team moving in.
you're
So
right in the
is
mix.
Wichita State. So you're seeing how this is really shaken up, right? Wichita State, their perfect scores just totally moved us down. So Wichita State, Old Dominion University, and where's the other one? St. Luke's. They all moved us down, and they're tightly knit up here too. So look out, Wayne State, because they did it to you as well.
Yeah. No,
Everybody below
even the top
the
30 is crazy.
everybody below the top 30 got shifted because of the second chance. So if you thought you were untouchable, you were wrong.
I gotta watch out.
Steadily settling. It's like a lavender top just sitting there waiting to be looked at. It's just settling.
Gotta
Oh
read it
man.
quick, hopefully.
Yeah.
Man.
So Stark State and Penn State have ended up being buddies together still, and they're going to remain that way because that was the average time. Remember, everybody that wasn't in this last week, it's all the average time. So it's not the best time that they ever had. But it is the average. So I guess you could say we're kind of at a disadvantage in that way.
Hey,
But it is what it is. It's what the gameplay is.
it's how the cells, how they lay out, how they mature, how they end
Yeah.
up on that feathered edge.
It's your H
Sometimes,
and H.
yeah.
I do have a student and those are her initials and I call her H and H. I love it. So every time we play games, everybody gets like a nickname and try to make it hematology or blood banking, whatever it is we're in. And yeah, she's H and H and I love it. So all right. And then we've got teams 55 through, honestly it's 65, but everybody that's at the end in 62nd place has the same score because they didn't play. So
Yeah.
they all have 90s as the average. But Saginaw Valley State University and Clark State are buddies still, and they will remain that way for the rest of the time that we're in it. So even though we have you're standing right here again, watch out. because the Second Chance is really taking the field on and messing up the entire bracket. So look out, teams. We got a lot of crazy things happening. That was fun. It's a
Yeah.
little parade.
There it goes.
Ooh,
Who knows what'll happen?
we don't.
Is that me dancing? It is.
And then just hands. Woo! So just to let you know, whenever I teach about hematology and the reaction between antibodies and antigens, I always talk about the fabulous jazz hands that are coming in to find the receptor. So I thought, you know, for my team, this is a inside joke. Woo!
Oh,
Yeah.
they're finding that.
Oh, look at this.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
We winners?
this is a very comfortable tee. I have very sensitive skin and very, very soft on your skin. It is a unisex. And for ladies, you would size one size down of what you would if you were looking at women's clothing versus unisex. Or you could just keep your same size and have it be a little more baggy. I go between both, so I don't even know. And then we've got who is going to win today. We've got Texas and Connecticut being represented. We got
Awesome
Jordan
job.
Briggs in Texas. Congratulations on your amazing
Congratulations on your
time.
individual play.
Yes, and then Alex Brennan. I'm sorry if I messed up your
Good job.
last name, but in Connecticut, you had an amazing score too, and you are getting this shirt as well. Whenever you sign up for the individual play, there is a form that asks you sizes and colors if it's something that you're going to wear or have an option of color. So like the notebook is a color, but if you're winning this kind of tumbler here, then it just comes as this. You don't really get an option. So make sure if you do fill it out that if there is something coming next that you might need a size or a color for, make sure you fill it out. Okay, so we are
Oh,
at our selfie point.
it's one of my
With
favorite parts.
yeah, me too. And these are all the teams that played this week. So let's go through and see who they are. So we've got Old Dominion Monarchs right down there at the bottom. We've got St. Lucasites
I love it.
right on top of them. That gentleman with the wonderful mustache and the beautiful hat just leading the way there. We've got the Shockers right above them. I didn't realize
Jogging.
there's so much rouleau here.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
stacking up everywhere.
that's right. And then we've got the Ramblers from Loyola up there in the top right. I want to tell you something. This was really neat. So to practice their cells and get ready for this week of Cell Bowl, what they did was they painted pumpkins for Halloween with the different cells on them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if you follow them on X, they've got some amazing pictures of their up close pictures of their pumpkins. I can't zoom in enough to show you, but I was able to do it for myself. They're really hilarious. But on X, you can see them.
Okay.
So follow Dr. P and the MLS program on there. So we got Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College here. They're outside. And so are the Diamonds. Remember last week I said, do you remember this team? They're usually outside. It was the Diamonds for anybody who's following. And then we've got the Bobcats from Southeast Community College out there in the West. And the Prairie Stars. Ooh, having so much fun.
Nice.
They do. They have a lot of
Looks like
fun.
they're having a good time.
But the funniest is this. So we've got the Yukon Huskies, and when I zoom in, you're going to laugh because you'll see that their program director is in there. And for Halloween, they all dressed as him.
Oh gosh, so they were all the program director.
Yeah. So,
Got some good shades.
yeah, Professor Blanchard was very much all over campus last week.
They got the tie and everything,
Yeah,
man.
he's right here. And some people don't actually wear glasses, so they wore sunglasses instead.
Got
I
the hair
loved
down
it.
too.
And they've got his picture. Oh, it was
That's
great.
fun.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Oh,
fun.
I I don't know this person. I think I don't know if they've got a cap on or not,
That might be his
but
twin.
that looks very committed. It looks like the head was shaved just to be him. So I don't know.
And the tie, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
he's got some style. Yeah, he's got some
he
style.
does have style. Yeah, and
Mhm.
we've got some very committed students here. So hilarious. I loved it. So we're going to go up and then come on back down. So the diamonds
The
shining
diamonds.
brightly outside, and the Sasquatch,
Good
best
job,
foot,
guys.
Southern West Virginia. That's not their entire team, but I couldn't put both of the pictures on there and put them all together. Then we've got these beautiful ramblers. They dressed up for Halloween too, and then they have their
I love
painted
the
cell
costumes.
pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had some situations happening here. We had some neutrophils on the prowl here. We had a RBC that was hilarious over here if you actually go and get to see them.
I might have to find
And
out an X.
yeah, some they got really into it because even like on this cell, they had the receptors on the monocyte. I was like, get
Oh
out of
wow.
here. Yeah. So they were really practicing hard and very cute too. And then we've got some Halloween situations over here too. And some of them were going as medical lab students.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
a great
it's a great
costume.
costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have some mad scientists over here with the prairie stars.
Mwahahaha.
Yeah, they're doing blood banking. We have the orthoclinical stations too. Those are really great. So they're doing gel over there for blood banking. And so I don't understand this only because their teams, sports team are the Shockers, but they've all got cows, ears
Oh,
and
why
horns,
not?
and
Yeah.
and some of them are cats. So I wasn't sure if that's like an inside team thing or
That might
is
just
it
be a
because they're
fun,
farmers? I don't know.
maybe
But
just a fun ear kind of thing.
okay. I love cows.
Yeah, I like
I
cows
do.
too, and cats, and
Moo Moo Meadows is my favorite Mario Kart
that's a good one.
track.
That's a good one. I'll probably be playing tonight.
Yeah. I'll find you online. We'll play together. Anybody else want to
Mhm.
join Moo Moo Meadows? That's where we're gonna be.
That's where it's going down.
That's right. And then we've got the St. Lucasites out enjoying a great set of smoothies and coffees and some good food at
Yeah,
their local pub. And then we've got the Monarchs, Old Dominion Monarchs down here having a great time. This was their team picture. So that's
nice.
it. So if
Well,
you all are loving this competition, make sure that you like these videos, subscribe to the channel. You'll see every new episode come out. You'll see where these teams land in the competition. Will they shake it up again this week? Will you see Connecticut
oh my
in
gosh, who knows?
Super Cell Bowl? I don't know. I
I
don't
don't.
know because
I
they're
just don't
coming
know.
for them.
Yeah.
And will we be shoved down even more down below? I don't know. Will they reach Aaron's team in 26th place?
You know what? They just might.
They
I'm a
might.
little,
They
a
really
little
might. Those
anxious.
second chancers are coming in hot.
They are coming in hot. They're taking advantage of this time, and they're making the most of
Are.
it.
and I'm glad to provide that opportunity because we didn't have that
Yeah.
before. So that's something new this year. So if you are having a great time, make sure to share on social media. Make sure to use hashtag Cell Bowl 2023. And if you end up in the Super Cell Bowl, we're going to ask you to do also hashtag Super Cell Bowl 2023. And if you're in the Second Chance Showdown, this is a little different. It's hashtag Showdown 2023 because all of it together is just too much.
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So we'll be posting, look out for that. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Aaron, do you have any predictions?
Even if I was going to make a prediction, I don't even know.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
predictions from last week were not what actually happened. So I'm scared to even say anything anymore.
Yeah. We'll see what happens next. I didn't see under a 20-second score ever happening, so you guys are bringing it.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, what you guys shock us with next week as we approach the Super Cell Bowl.
So in 2 weeks, we're
2
gonna
weeks.
see 4 teams, 2 against 2, Super Cell Bowl and Second Chance Showdown. First time ever that we'll have 4 in a final type of event, and it's 2 separate events. But yeah, again, if you have already had your placing shown, it may not be that next week. I just can't wait to see how the Second Chance Showdown is going to continue to shake things up. So get your tissues, get ready.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Have a great week, and we will see you next time
See you guys
on
next week.
the Cell Bowl Season 3. And it
Season
will be
3.
week 6. Oh, bye.
Bye, guys.